We're here with Roland Emmerich and the cast of Those About to Die. Peacock's big, crazy gladiators, Roman battles. Like, how do you approach something though like these massive chariot race sequences that are just so, they're gigantic?
Well, the chariot races was like kind of more or less 4 elements. The first one was like purely white shots, everything is digital. That only works because you have real horses. So you shoot all the closer stuff with real horses. We filmed out horses and everything, crowd and stuff, and we used this as the background. But also, we did all the close-ups with the volume stage.
I recently saw the volume for the first time, and I was shocked at how lifelike, how it looked like I was in Antarctica, but really I was in a warehouse in Vancouver.
On 3 different occasions, I was walking off set to go get a little coffee and just went straight into the big telly. Absolutely mad. But I mean, it's amazing because, like, obviously you're not just in front of a big green screen. You're in the middle of an amazingly high definition ancient Rome. So it's a truly immersive experience. It's really cool.
I remember we were doing this one scene and Roland was like, "Oh, it'd be cool if we had a moon there." Yeah. And he put a moon there.
Talk to me a bit about that experience of shooting these massive scenes and getting to hang out with these horses all day.
It was incredible. I hadn't really spent time with horses at all prior to the show. I don't think I'd ever sat on a horse. So I had to sort of overcome quite a fear of horses. I used to avoid them. And I was like, do not show any fear because they could still remove me from this job if I'm having panic attacks around horses. And then we graduated to like riding 4-horse chariots and learning how to do that as safely as possible in quite a short amount of time. So it was quite an intense period of learning how to do this stuff and look like we could plausibly do it. One of the most incredible experiences of my life though was riding around Circus Maximus on a 4-horse chariot and being like, wow, this is a dream come true, really.
You're getting to operate a bit more in a morally gray space. What has that shift been like for you?
It's fun to play a character that has to deal with sort of everyone, basically. He's brilliant at sort of manipulating every situation. He's quite a smooth operator, so that's quite good fun. Yeah, and I got to do scenes with everyone, basically, except for
I know.
Spencer Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. He showed up on set once with his backpack. He was like, "You're not shooting today?" "No, I came here to say hello to Hopkins because I don't have any scenes with him. He's there every single day on the show, but not when he's when Hopkins is there."
Just didn't want him around.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to take it personally.
I think it was meant personally.
What was it like building that mother and son bond?
I don't know, we just connected immediately. We knew that ultimately the thing is, what can she say or do to make him fight right now? That's what we had to.
And to be honest, it wasn't too hard. I mean, working with Sarah, we kind of like will be able to build that bond very early on, and obviously filming this show in Rome got us to basically spend a lot of time together, whether it's like at the terrace or being at the restaurant with Roland for dinners. So we kind of were able to build on it very early on, and we kind of connected to each other very after like day 2. We're like, yeah, you're my mom.
Antonia, at the end of the season, what are her motivations? What's driving her?
She really wants to seek power. I think in her mad mind, if she could, she would love to become an empress because she's like a man, like she has a manly demeanor. She really wants to push her husband to become an emperor. She's behind him. She's like the political aspect of the couple. And I think that's what moves her. And why she has this needs for power, I think really all this comes to probably having had, a hard time in a place like Rome where women didn't have any saying, they couldn't sit in the Senate, couldn't have any political life. And she doesn't want to accept that. She wants to, she has her own idea, she's clever, and she has no limits. She's probably a narcissist if you want to apply to today, like a personality spectrum. But yeah, it's power, she seeks that. And she wants to get that no matter what.
What do you enjoy most about getting to just play a flat-out villain?
It is fun. I mean, there's some parts of it, to be honest, which are horrible. Well, Alessandro Benedetti, for instance, who plays Hermes, is a great actor and a dear friend of mine, and I do some absolutely horrible things to him. So it's important that you also, afterwards, you've got to go get him a beer and be like, promise you, I'm a nice guy, actually. Or actually, Mo's an even better example. Sorry, Mo. I really should get you a nice beer or something at some point. I didn't want to just do the sort of 2D sort of villain. You know, I really wanted to dissect it because he does some pretty crazy stuff. So I think you need to build up a character with layers and layers and layers. So when he does something pretty mental, it's still human and it's still believable. And I think playing someone like that is what makes it interesting.
All of this is about to change.